Wait a minute. It's only just
It's a tag team. It's a tag team match. Holla, 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 player.
Holla, holla.
We made it to week number 9.
Number nine. But here's the thing, though, Alex. We're halfway through the season already.
It's fucking crazy.
Dude.
Time has flown by.
It has flown by, but the good thing is, though, I got a major announcement coming for you guys in a little bit. So,
you got something to announce?
I got something to announce.
Well, guess what? I got something to announce. I'm going to announce it right about now because the Four Horsemen and Pick'ems episode number 9, week number 9, 2023 starts right about
now.
Oh, baby.
I'm excited, baby.
Football freaks, Gridiron Geeks, have no fear. 4 Horsemen, well, 2 out of the 4 Horsemen of Pick'ems are here in the flesh.
Baby.
What is going on, everybody? I, of course, am your host with the most, A Pizzle, Alex Putnam, representing the Aqua and the Orange, who this Sunday morning have to go over to Germany. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
And we got to go up against those reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champions. Meanwhile, co-host next to me, Mr. LC Muscles 28.
What's going on, everybody?
4-2.
Actually, now we're 4-3, unfortunately,
4-3.
thanks to something I'll talk about in a little bit, which I'll get into the game.
That's right. Before we do that, teams on bye week. Denver Broncos, Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you're a fan of those Jaguars. 4 teams, going to have to wait until next week. And might as well just get this out of the way since it's on screen. There we go.
Banana time.
And yes, that took 5 hours to make. Okay, so did it twice already. Figured the third time's charm. We got a special guest picker here tonight. I sent the link to Tiny Tim. I sent the link to Steel Sermon. Hopefully they get it. Hopefully they appear on the show tonight. But in the meantime, can't believe I'm about to say this, but we got a Patriots fan joining us.
Ooh, a Patriots fan.
And I'm not going to say who he is because he's going to do it himself because he's got his own little intro. I'm going to play that right about now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M.
Lima!
Hey,
what's up, dude?
How you guys doing?
Big Beefy is in the house.
What's up,
Hello.
dude?
What is going on, my brother?
Some work at home. I was doing some work.
How you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
That's awesome, man. Glad to hear it.
Doing pretty
Welcome,
good.
welcome to the 4 Horsemen of Pick'em. Sorry about last week.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you what. It was a heck of a game. I'll tell you that much right now. But all the injuries and penalties. Hey, Josh. So that kind of killed the Patriots' kind of momentum in the end. But Miami's a good team. I didn't expect them to beat Miami though. It's just I was kind of hoping the momentum would go in after they beat the Bills, but that's the way it is. That's
just the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's not waste any time and let's get down to the picks. Starting out, oh boy. LC, we're starting out right off the bat, brother.
I know.
It's your game.
I know.
It's the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game is in Pittsburgh. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Steelers are 2.5-point favorites.
Starting off 1-for-1.
1-for-1. Let's go. Let's keep this streak on a. Let's keep this thing on a roll. You know what I'm saying?
hoping so, man. I'm hoping you have a good week this week.
That's right. Referee for this game is
John Hussey. Actually, not a bad one. He's not bad.
not a bad one. Okay, solid choice. And because it's on Amazon Prime, you got Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels on the call. We all know the rules.
Save me
the
for
Steelers
last.
stand for last. Big Beefy E, who you got in this one? Steelers and Titans from Pittsburgh.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Going to say the Steelers over the Titans in this one.
Oh, quick and easy. I like it.
Short, sweet, and to the point. I like it. Okay, well, let's get Will Levis. It's Will Levis getting his first. Well, Will Levis last week was really special in his first start in the NFL. He got 4 touchdowns, all of which were to, I believe, DeAndre Hopkins, right? Or
Yep.
some
So
of which,
3 were DeAndre Hopkins.
3 of which got a hat trick. DeAndre Hopkins got a hat trick. But there's a big challenge against the Steelers defense on the road on a short week. Steelers, Kenny Pickett says he will play with the rib injury, but how limited will he be? Their offensive line, let's be honest, I think was pretty. They were the drizzling shits. LC, I think we can all agree on that, right?
Well, I'm going to get to that.
We'll get to that.
I'm going to get to it.
I don't want to jump the gun. But
Don't jump the gun, but
And I think, honestly, if I'm being real, I think that plays true here. I think Will Levis does enough to get the job done over the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think that Will Levis will play well enough to lead the Titans to a victory. I got the Tennessee Titans over the Steelers. I'm sorry, LC. I'm going against your team. 24-15. Give me Tennessee. You hear what he had to say? You hear what I had to say? LC. Oh, wait, not me. That's not you.
Wait. There we go. Oh. So, oh my goodness. Let's talk about last week, shall we? It's absolutely hard to win when you play the referees, but so this is realistically my crow, but I did not get a chance to because I was not happy, and it would have come off really badly. But realistically, it was tough to play the Jaguars and to play the referees at the same time.
Oh, that's true.
Alan Eck, this crew did not belong on an NFL. This crew does not belong on an NFL field. Those calls and mechanics were absolutely ridiculous. Not only there's some few ones I'm going to call out though, including the roughing the passer one. Let's not talk about that. I'm going to talk about that roughing the passer one real quick because how is a tackle not driving a guy into the Trevor Lawrence to the ground, a roughing the passer, but yet when the guy puts his whole body weight onto one shoulder, Kenny Pickett, it's not considered roughing the passer. The mechanics are absolutely awful. As a referee myself, the mechanics for an NFL crew have gone worse and worse over the past few years. I thought Walt Anderson was bad. This guy's the next coming of Walt Anderson, if I've ever seen it. Because Walt Anderson was horrible as a referee. But it was absolutely terrible. And then let's talk about one of the big things that really swung this game. This should have been a 1-score game, but it was only a 10-point game, so it's not terrible of a loss. But realistically, let's talk about the field goal near the end of the first half. Field goal at the end of the first half, the mechanic is, as a referee, if you see an offensive player outside, the flag is to be thrown and the play is to be killed immediately. The snap's not to go off. As a mechanic, as a referee, as a line judge, which the responsible people are the line judge and the FAR judge. Usually, the line judge and the linesmen are usually responsible for watching that on a field goal attempt. Because usually in a 7-man crew, which the NFL has, you have the back judge and you have FAR judge both go back to go watch the field, or the fact judge and the side judge go back to watch the field goal attempt go through the net. But mechanical wise, they were absolutely horrible. And I just do not understand how mechanics for the NFL gotten worse when you're getting paid thousands upon thousands of dollars to officiate an NFL game of the highest caliber where people have money on the line. And you call that bad of a game, it's an absolute disgrace to the NFL. And it's gotten worse throughout the entire year. And I don't see it improving anytime soon. So, especially, but I've been more critical as a referee. I've been a lot more critical on officials because
Yes, you have.
You're getting paid big time money to do these games. And I understand you guys got other jobs other than being a referee. But the thing is, you got to know your rules at the NFL. Especially, you got to know the rules and mechanics. And also, the last thing I'm going to say before I get into the game is be consistent. If you have to have consistency in this league, and they do not have consistency, if you could call one thing rougher than passer, you should be able to call the same thing rougher than passer. A tackle, like where they tackled Trevor Lawrence. I am not shitting you. They tackled Trevor Lawrence on his numbers, on his jersey, and brought him down to the ground just as a normal tackle, and yet it was considered roughing the passer. I was losing my mind. These officials, it's just continuing to get worse and worse.
What a shame.
So realistically, it was hard to beat the referees. It was hard to beat the Jaguars, and then losing Minkah Fitzpatrick and Kenny Pickett, it really didn't help things out. The offense, I'm not going to really blame the offense too much with Mitch Trubisky. He's awful. I know we all know Mitch Trubisky's terrible, but at the end of the day, there really isn't much you can do with the fact that the offensive line did not have a good game against Jaguars. They didn't have a good game. Like, have they been worse? Absolutely. I think they had a worse game against the Houston Texans. But against the Jacksonville Jaguars, they definitely needed to play better. But it's also tough when you have a quarterback who was only throwing one read, like Mitch Trubisky. And he's barely able to make plays. But realistically, Mitch Trubisky, and I will admit, I eat crow on this. I was wrong about Mitch Trubisky. I will 100% eat crow on it. I will eat crow. He was off. He was not the right quarterback. He's a bust for a reason. But getting to the game, realistically, the Tennessee Titans, they're coming off a big win against the Atlanta Falcons, 28-23. But I realistically think that the Tennessee Titans do have problems against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I understand that the Steelers and Titans know each other very well.
Old AFC Central.
They were technically a part of the AFC Central for a tad bit. They were rebranded as the Titans, but they were the Houston Oilers. And now they're playing as the Tennessee Titans. And usually during primetime games in Pittsburgh and Tennessee, I don't think Tennessee has won a primetime game in Pittsburgh since 2014. I think the last time was in 2000. Was it? Let me try. Wait, no, it was. I'm trying to remember the last time they lost a primetime game to the Titans. And I think it was the
probably back when
it was 2012. I'm sorry, it was 2012. It was the Thursday night game. It was the Thursday night game where they got the last second field goal at the end of the game, and that was with I'm trying to remember who that was with because that was Tennessee. Ben Roethlisberger.
Was that Jake Locker?
It was Matt Hasselbeck actually.
Wow, that's
we lost to Matt Hasselbeck, and that was in Tennessee. And we lost that Thursday night game. That's the last time we lost a primetime game against Tennessee. But overall against Tennessee, we've been pretty well against them. Our overall record in the last 10 games is we've only lost 3 times in the last 10 games. And I think that carries over here. They've lost 4 in a row, and I think Tennessee will lose again to Pittsburgh. I think my thing was I actually was not sure who to pick, but I'm going to steal Max idea here, so I'm going to take his idea. So if you don't know,
when in doubt, go home team.
When in doubt, go home team,
even if it's your own.
And I'll talk about that in a second, Dashy. But if I'm not in doubt, I'm going to go home team, and I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game. I think we can do well against rookie quarterbacks. Mike Tomlin is 20-7 against rookie quarterbacks all time, and I think he finds a way to get it past Will Levis and the Titans. And also, big thing is we held Derrick Henry in check almost every time we play him. He plays against the Steelers. Almost every single time we know how to hold it. We held him in check.
Right.
Because I don't know what it is. Against like smaller running backs that are a little bit faster, we do terrible against like Travis Etienne and others. But like Travis Etienne, Damian Pierce, and those we do terrible against. But against bigger running backs, we do really well against. So
true.
Give me the Steelers to win this game. It's going to be a lower scoring game. I think that the big thing that's also going to help, last thing I'm going to mention before I go move on, is we got Iron Mike. I mean, Iron Cam Hayward is Ironhead. Cam Hayward is
Oh,
back
that's
in the
right.
lineup. He just got activated today, and that's a huge thing. That's really going to help his first game back going against the Titans. That's going to be a huge help. My final score is going to be 19-13. Give me the Steelers. I think they get the job done, but it's going to be a low-scoring game, low touchdowns. I think the big thing is you're going to see Boswell kick a lot of field goals here. I think he gets at least 4 field goals as the Steelers get the win on Thursday Night Football. It's going to be an ugly game to see.
And if you don't like that, Mike Tomlin has 4 words for you.
We do not care.
Love hearing that.
So,
Ironhead, what's with this thingy? That's all I can think of. Ironhead Hayward. Look at that says commercial. Sorry.
2 becomes 3. Hi, Tim. Died chicken.
Tim.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
What's up,
What's
Tiny
up,
Tim?
y'all? How you doing? I'm sorry I came to the party a little late.
You're
Had
good,
a little
man.
bit of dinner, and I'm keeping up with the World Series right now.
That's right.
Yeah, Texas and Arizona, how the heck they're doing it still?
Right
Up
now, it's
1-0.
bottom of the 7th. The Rangers ahead 1-0.
Okay.
All
Hope they
right.
do it.
Oh,
Eric.
wait.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, it's the first time we're meeting. First time
I
we're meeting.
think so. I think so. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Oh, first
Before we
time
move
for
on,
everything.
Alex, I actually have an announcement to make. Not only did the thanks to Dashy that point. The Jaguars, they're going to regret disrespecting a terrible towel. They're going to disrespect it. Don't worry. They're going to regret it.
Yeah.
But anyways, for my announcement,
Is it big?
I will be going to the game next week for the Pittsburgh Steelers Green Bay Packers game. I will be there live and in person.
in.
I fish
Nice.
in the living color and living flesh, man. I will be there in Pittsburgh.
Oh, you're going to Pittsburgh. Okay, I thought you were saying
I'm
you're
going
going
to
to Lambeau.
Pittsburgh.
Oh my god.
I wish I was going to Lambeau, but hey, I'll go to Lambeau someday.
No,
but
going to
right
Pittsburgh.
now,
That's awesome.
I'm going to Pittsburgh. I will be there finally after all the stuff that happened with me this year. I tried to go to the Niners game. That didn't work out. I wanted to go to the Jaguars game. I had to work. Now I finally have a game where I have off of work. I finally have a weekend where I can go. And I worked my butt off for it. My first vacation in 6 years. And I'm finally going to be able to go back to Pittsburgh. My first time in 11 years going
That's
to Pittsburgh.
awesome.
So
Yeah.
I am
That's
extremely
awesome.
excited. Not only that, I'll also be going to a Penguins game the night before.
Oh, you
Because
doubled down.
they're doubling down because not only they play Gary's hockey team, the Buffalo Sabres.
Oh,
So I get to
so-
see Romy's football team and Gary's hockey team in 2 days.
and you probably rub it in their face twice.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping for.
All right. Real quickly, Tim, who you got in this one? Steelers and Titans from Pittsburgh this Thursday night, which is tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just coming in when LC was making his commentary, and yeah, I kind of agree with that. They usually hold Derrick Henry in check every time they play. My score here is Pittsburgh 24, Tennessee 17.
All right. Now we got to go head to Germany.
Germany.
We got to head
Guten
to
Tag.
Germany. The first time, I believe, in NFL history that 2 NFL teams.
Okay.
Guten
I
Tag.
think it's actually since the I think the last time they had anything there was the Steelers Bears, but it was a preseason game.
Guten Tag. Oh yeah,
Or
he's
no,
doing
that was
that.
somewhere.
Alex right there.
Alex, right? He's from Germany.
That's Wonder Kid.
That's
Yeah,
Wonderkind.
yeah, that is good.
That's good. Must.
Ladies
Us
and
Oktoberfest.
gentlemen. That's my Ludwig Kaiser impression.
There we go. This Sunday, it is the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. This game is from Frankfurt, Germany. It's going to be at, I believe, what's the name of the stadium?
It
Deutsche
Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank Park.
Deutsche Bank Park.
And from what I'm seeing right here, the Chiefs are 1-point favorites.
They actually went to 1.5. Dude, this line was crazy though.
How did
It went
one?
from 3.5
How'd it go
to
from
2.5 to 1 to 1.5.
Wow.
Crazy. All right. Real quick before we say the refs and the announcers, I want to say that the lowest ticketed price for the Thursday night game on Game Time, $62 for the cheapest ticket for Pittsburgh,
sense.
Tennessee Titans.
Mhm.
Now, I looked on the German website for StubHub, and I believe the lowest ticket price was like $500. Just for one. Just for one.
Wow,
That's how crazy
insane.
the NFL is over there. All right, referee for this game is
Clay Martin.
And because this is on NFL Network at 9:30 in the morning, which I will be calling on my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Rich Eisen, Jason McCourty, and Dan Orlovsky are on the call.
That's an interesting pairing.
So we got ESPN and NFL Network collaboration, if you will. You guys know the rules.
Save you for last.
Save me for last. Who you guys got and why?
How about you go
Dolphins,
first,
Chiefs.
Huntington?
All righty then. Well, seems to me that there's a little bit of chinks in the armor for Kansas City. Meanwhile, Miami is really, really going. In fact, we had a discussion last night on Fantasy Football Fever, which you can check out on my channel Tuesday nights,
Joshua
10 p.m.
Cook with
Eastern,
the
9 p.m.
super.
Central.
Appreciate Joshua Cook with the super.
Thanks, Josh.
There we go.
Anyway, we discussed that each and every one of the division leaders in the AFC are 6-2. And Flynn's question was, which one of those four teams has really had the most momentum and could be the big top dog in the AFC? He said it could probably be the Jaguars because they won 5 in a row. I think it's actually the Dolphins. Dolphins have a lot of mojo.
Oh,
I mean, when you got Tua and Tyreek, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with that.
no, you cannot.
And of course, with Jason Waddle
Jalen.
or Jalen Waddle, yeah.
Waddle.
I actually did that because they on my stream because the TV did not show the Waddle, so I had to improvise it and do it myself.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
so I think Tyreek Hill just may be a little bit too young for his former team. So this might be a shocker.
Mhm.
I don't know if it could be an upset special.
Mhm.
But I'm going Miami 34, Kansas City 31. Fins up.
Ooh.
Even though I love me some Patrick Mahomes, my hometown boy, I think Miami just has a little bit more mojo in this one.
Okay. Big Beefy. Who you got in this one? Chiefs, Dolphins.
Well, like Tim said, this is going to be a heck of a matchup. I mean, 6-2 teams. You got Tyreek Hill, used to be playing for the Chiefs and all, and Miami's got some serious momentum this season. I mean, they put up 70 in this season and everything else against the Broncos, and then they recently just beat the Patriots. So, gotta go with Miami on this one, and gotta go Miami. Yeah, I say. I say the score will be 34-31. It'll be that close. I know Kansas City.
Okay.
I think Kansas City will try to fight them tooth and nail, but Miami's going to win it.
There you go. LC, what say you, sir?
Man, this game, I'm not going to do the coin flip because I did that last time. This is going to be a really close game, realistically.
I was going to say, if you're going to use
I'm not doing the coin flip again. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. This is the game of the week. I realistically think this is the game of the week. So, Alex, you know what to do. Play the sound.
Oh, that's right. I got to play the clip. Hold on. Where's the thing? Right there.
It's the game of the week because I had this is twice in 3 weeks. I'm putting them in, so I'm very excited for that. But recently, the Chiefs have won 3 in a row against the Dolphins. But this series has been 3 losses in a row, 3 wins in a row, 2 losses, 2, and then the Dolphins won 5 in a row. So it's been a series of repeated multiple wins, then some losses, then some wins, then some losses. But realistically, I think the Dolphins break that trend. It's not my upset pick of the week, but I am going to go with the Miami Dolphins here. I think the Dolphins do have the better offense in general, and this is Tyreek Hill's first game back. against his former team. So he's going to want revenge. Absolutely want revenge. So I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins to win. I'm sorry. I was going to just point something. So I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins to win this game in Frankfurt, Germany. It's a neutral site game, and I think the Dolphins have enough offensively. I think the Chiefs are probably still feeling the effects of not only losing that game, but having everyone completely sick, like with the flu and everything. That's the reason why. I just think that's going to be tough for them to really. It's going to be tougher really on rebound, especially against a team. And I think the Dolphins have enough on defense to get the job done and hold Travis Kelce in check. Final score: Dolphins win this game, 34-30. Give me the Dolphins.
All right, here we go. Now, you heard what Tim had to say. You heard Big Beefy had to say. You heard what LC had to say. Now it's my turn. So my turn to call, if you will.
Preach it.
The the Chiefs have the all-time record. They 15 wins to 13 losses over the Dolphins over the course of the all-time series. Now, the last time we played was back in 2020. December 13th, 2020, the Chiefs won 33-27. Now, the X factor in that game was because they had not one but two touchdowns from one Tyreek Hill. Now, he's on the other side. Only another difference between that game and this game, we don't have Brian Flores anymore. We have one money Mike McDaniel. Ishi, how you doing? Now, Chiefs are coming off a loss to the Denver Broncos, one where their offense did not score a single touchdown in that game. It's crazy to think. Broncos defense. They let the Dolphins score 70, but they held the Chiefs to just 9 points. Absolutely insane. Now, on the other side, Dolphins impressed in beating the Patriots. No offense, Big Beefy, but they haven't beaten a team with a winning record just yet. You look at our schedule. We've beaten the Chargers. They're mid. We've beaten the Patriots twice. They're on the up and up. Or they're still like we don't know what to think about the Patriots now. We beat the Panthers, who had only won that one game last week. They won their first game last week. We beat the Giants. We beat the Broncos. We've lost to the Bills, and we've lost to the Eagles. The Bills and the Eagles, both of which have winning records. Chiefs as well. They are the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champions for a reason. This is our big chance to do so. Big chance to get the upset win, and I believe we will do just that. I think Tyreek Hill gets his revenge on the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Dolphins get the job done in Germany. Guten Tag, Oktoberfest, all that good stuff. Lederhosen, Danhausen, yes. Give me the Dolphins to beat the Chiefs 34-28. Fins up, baby.
And don't forget the bratwurst.
Oh, don't forget the bratwurst. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the Sunday slate of games. We got next up the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. This game is in Atlanta, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Falcons are 4.5-point favorites. We're just going to have to take my word for it because he's not here, so I'm going to take that as a win. I don't give a damn. Referee, we'll get to that in a second. And then the announcers for the, the Vikings and the Falcons. We got Chris Myers and Mark Schlereth on the call. I guess I'll go first in this one if you guys don't mind, because I just spoke about the last one. I'll spoke about this one right now.
All right.
Vikings are starting rookie quarterback Jaron Hall in this game, which will be a challenge for their offense, honestly. Atlanta, they could do something because now they got Taylor Heineke. Crack open that Heineke because he's finally getting the chance to start, which, and honestly, he should have been the starter right from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think the Falcons will limit Jaron Hall and will win this game no matter who plays at quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, or no matter who plays at quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. I got the Atlanta Falcons over the Minnesota Vikings. Sorry, Adam, if you're watching. 28-21, give me the Dirty Birds.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to get my tea because I was making tea. So
4.5 point favorites?
4.5 point favorites for the Falcons and the Vikings. You would be correct, my good sir.
Let's go.
Back
and
on
who's the ref?
Column, and the referee for Vikings and Falcons is Sean Smith.
Right. I just said what I had to say. I said 28-21, Dirty Birds. Who you guys got?
How about? I want Big B for you to go next.
All right, Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one because you got two lesser known quarterbacks for both the Vikings and the Falcons. They're both 4-4. This is gonna be a tough one. I am going to pick the Falcons, but since it's, both teams are kind of like evenly matched, I think it's gonna be a field goal score on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I might be going for 24-21 on this one. So Falcons over Vikings.
Right on.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, time to me. Want me to go or you go next?
I'll take this one.
Go right ahead.
Last week I said that I was kind of losing faith in John Robinson, the awesome rookie running back from Texas.
Look, Lawrence.
And I think I agree with A Pizzle. They should have broke open the bottle of Heineke a long time ago. They're going to break out that bottle, and they'll probably break open. And they're going to probably break open a can of whoop ass on the Vikings since they don't know or have Kirk Cousins. You like that?
You'll like that.
You like that?
So with that, give me the Dirty Birds over those Vikings, 27-17.
By the way, LC, just before you make your pick, cheapest ticket on Game Time, $62.
$62. All right, interesting one there. So Vikings and Falcons. We got Jaron the Hall Monitor making his first ever career NFL start as a rookie, coming from BYU, and it's an interesting thing to say the least of how he's been. He's interesting, but he did not impress me too much. But he only played a small sample size against the Green Bay Packers. But this is the week where I think he just gets his one start. Then Joshua Dossing's over because of Vikings just traded for him. While meanwhile, the Atlanta Falcons, they're not a bad team, but it seems whenever I pick them, they lose. And whenever I don't pick them, they win. It's been one of those teams in Pick'em that's really haunted me this year, including last week when they got whooped by the Titans. Now that Taylor Heineke, hoping the Heineke is now starting, this will give the Falcons offense a much-needed boost and consistency on offense, and I think that will get them the win over the Vikings. I think they limit Jaron Hall because Justin Jefferson is still out. I think they limit the Vikings and what they can do, and I think the Falcons will get this one done convincingly. I'm going to pick the Falcons to win by at least 10 here. I'm going to say the final score is going to be 27-17. Give me the Falcons.
All right. Next game on the list. Oh, interesting. We got the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. This game is from New Orleans. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Saints are 8.5 point favorites.
You are correct, good sir. 8.5 point favorites.
8.5. Oh, my goodness. All right. Referee for this game is
Ron Torbert.
And calling the game, let's see who we got. Saints and the Chicago Bears. Andrew Ketelon, Tiki Barber, and Matty Ice Ryan.
Matty Ice. You know what's also funny about this game? This was also one of the first Nickelodeon game.
This is on Nickelodeon?
It was the first Nickelodeon game. Remember you guys a few years back?
Oh, that's right. Mitchell Trubisky,
first ever one.
MVP.
MVP.
Mitchell Trubisky was the first MVP. I remember that. Because Barstool pretty much rigged their voting system, and they voted for Mitchell Trubisky when the Saints beat the Bears. It was awesome.
I love that. That was amazing.
Cheapest ticket on Game Time is $88.
You mind if I go first on this one, Alex?
Sure.
The New Orleans Saints offense actually came to life under Pete Carmichael this
Wow.
last week against the Indianapolis Colts, and I think their offense will be able to do the same against the Chicago Bears, especially being at home and Derek Carr now finally getting a hang on the offense. I think that's really going to be the best thing for them. They have been inconsistent this year, but I really think that things are starting to turn around. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bears with a Tyson Baguette situation, he's just a placeholder until Justin Fields comes back. But he's not a bad quarterback by any means, but I just see him as a career journeyman at this point. He got his 15 minutes of fame, but those 15 minutes are up. The clock struck midnight on this Cinderella story that was Tyson Baguette. So give me the New Orleans Saints win this one convincingly. And you know what, Alex? I'm crazy for doing this, but lock him in.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Wow.
Call me crazy. I did not think I was going to pick this as my lock of the week, but it's my lock of the week. Chicago Bears offense is absolutely garbage without him, but I don't know why. Call me crazy, but I think going against the Colts, it really sparked things in them. And then the past few weeks, putting out 24 against Jacksonville against Indianapolis, I think they continue that momentum here against the Bears. And they have a very good history of them as well.
Okay. Interesting. LC using his lock of the week already. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, the Bears are playing consecutive road games, which, in all honesty, is a challenge in the NFL. They could have Justin Fields back, but we don't know. That's certain. Saints got their offense going, like LC said, against the Colts last week with Derek Carr playing pretty well. And that will continue here against a Bears defense that is just okay, even though they made the big move to get Montez Sweat. I'm with LC on this one. I actually have the Saints over the Bears 28-17, and call me crazy, but I'm joining you. Saints are my lock of the week as well.
This is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Oh.
You know what makes it better? New Orleans has won 7 in a row against the Bears.
Yep, 7 in a row. About to be 8.
I want to hear what Beefy will say.
All right, Big Beefy.
Well, it seems to me, and I'm going to agree with you, both of you, about how the Saints are doing well. I mean, the Saints got a better record than the Bears, obviously, and Derek Carr has been one of the most prolific quarterbacks for the Saints. And I'm going to have to go with the Saints on this one. And score, I'm going to say 35-21.
Right on.
Nice. Well, I was going to make this my lock of the week, but I got another one coming up a little bit later. Ooh. But I do predict that the Saints are going to put a real good whooping on those Bears. Give me the Saints at home over the Chicago Bears by a score of 27-10.
Okay. All right. Next up. Okay. This one is going to be interesting. It's time for the Patriots to get the spotlight because it is the Washington Commanders and the New England Patriots. This game is in Foxborough. And from what I'm seeing right here, let's see. Patriots are 3.5-point favorites.
Yes, they are. Yes, you've only had one loss so far, and that was that Chiefs game. So I'm actually you're doing very good.
All right.
Refill my water bottle.
He's going to get refilled. So do we. All right. Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Washington and the New England Patriots is going to be Adrian Hill.
And you got Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma on the call. This game is on Fox. And the lowest ticketed price on Game Time for this is, let's see, where are you? New England Patriots, $125.
$125. All right,
I think we all know the rules. We save the Patriots fan for last.
So
Since Tim's refilling his water bottle, I guess I will go first on this one. The Commanders have major issues on defense, and they traded away not one but 2 of their best edge rushers in Chase Young. He's going to the 49ers. How? I don't know, but he is. And then you got Montez Sweat going to the Chicago Bears. That one actually makes sense. But Patriots offense is a little limited. So what gives here? I think At home, the Patriots are the pick, if I'm being honest. When two bad teams meet, take the home team. When in doubt, go home team. I'm using a Yinzer Mac for that, especially against one with a bad defense, especially now with the Washington Commanders. So, call me crazy, but I'm actually going to go with the New England Patriots to get the job done over the Washington Commanders. Final score, 17-14. Give me the Patriots.
Ty and Tim?
Oh yeah, I'm back here. I just got my water here and put in my little flavoring in there, little peach mango.
Oh,
There you go. Interesting. That's a good
Yeah.
flavor.
ooh, a little refresher.
Refresh.
So I guess with these trades that involve the Bears, truthfully,
Commanders.
I don't know if they're going to do them any good. Because I still have no. Justin Fields is still has a lot of bad karma around him, or it's bad something, and they're
Got a bad omen.
A bad omen, yeah, and that will be a sign of things to come. Wait a minute, we're talking about Patriots Commanders,
Commanders.
right?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
Commanders.
Why am I talking about Justin Fields? We just talked about that game.
Yeah, what happened? You sure
What
you were
happened, I
fixing
guess-
water?
Yeah. Sam Howell's doing okay. I mean, but I'm going with Mac's philosophy. Two bad teams pick the home team. So I got this as kind of a low scoring game. Give the Patriots over the Commanders 21-17.
All right. LC, what say you?
Here we go. For me, the Patriots have won 6-5 in a row. Have won 4 of their last 4 in a row. Washington won 6 in a row, but this series is pretty much 6-5 Washington. And New England is going to continue their win streak. And the last 2 matchups in New England, when Washington has played in New England, it has been an absolute bloodbath for them. They have lost by a combined score of 79-17. They've been outscored at home the last 2 matchups to play Washington. And it's crazy to think about. Washington always seems to play well against the Philadelphia Eagles, but yet when they play against teams like they play against other teams, they just completely look awful. Sure, you beat the Cardinals and the Broncos, but you barely beat the Falcons. But otherwise, you don't play your competition. So that sounded like a drum set. But anyways, I'm gonna take the Patriots here. I think they get the job done. I think it's not gonna be I don't think this actually will be a close game. I think this is a game where Mac Jones somehow looks really good, despite the fact that it's the Washington Redskins. Yes, and I said Washington Redskins. So yeah, I'm taking Washington here. I mean, I'm going to take Washington to lose to New England. New England gets the job done, and Bill Belichick gets win number 301. 301 by a final score of 27-23. Give me New England.
Okay. You hear what I had to say? You hear what Tim had to say? You heard what LC had to say? Big Beefy E, it's your turn.
Okay, as I got the spotlight. How you doing, Fawn? I'll tell you what, the Patriots have been through rough waters this year with a 2-6 record. And then you got the Commanders at 3-5. And the Patriots are at home in Foxborough. A little bit of home cooking is needed for the Patriots right now after getting a rough loss to obviously the Dolphins. So, and losses on defense via injuries. Then we just lost Kendrick Bourne for the season, torn ACL. That's going to hurt the offense a little bit.
That'll be brutal.
And so I'm sure a lot of people have step up in wide receiver. And hopefully we'd like to see a little bit more of Pharaoh. Let my people go, Brown. Let Pharaoh Brown go. Let him go. Let him step up for the Pats. Why not? So I'm going to. So the Patriots will conquer They always had this next man up mentality, as you know. And we know it has not helped them a lot this season, but I say I'm giving my Patriots the victory over the Washington Commanders. It'll be another close game. Another close game win by a field goal. I'm going to have to say 24-21 on this one.
There we go.
So, go Pats.
Go Pats. All right. Next game on the list. Ooh. Rangers has scored a couple runs. 3-0 now.
What's the score now?
3-0.
Oh, wow.
3-0. Top of the ninth.
Yes, we're getting close. Getting close.
But it's true.
Time Tim, you've been waiting a long time for this, man. 50 over 50 years, right?
Yeah, the Rangers came to the league in 1972 when they moved from Washington.
Wow, 52.
Yeah,
51 years.
All right. Back to some foosball. We got let's back to the foosball as the next game on the list. That's right. The foosball is the devil, Bobby. Next game is the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Mother-Loving Packers. This game is at Lambeau Field at the frozen tundra. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Packers are 3-point favorites.
You're right again.
Right on the money once again.
Yes,
all right. Referee for this game is going to be Cleet Bateman. Your favorite, Alex. Cleet. And on the call on Fox, you got Anna Mean and Daryl Johnston, a.k.a.
Moose.
There we go.
On the call.
I'm going to go first in this one because I got some things I got to say. So this is consecutive road games for the Rams after they were absolutely dominated. They got dominated by the Cowboys last week. Matthew Stafford's a little dinged up. We're not sure who's going to be at quarterback for the Rams.
I can tell you because I was checking it out.
Oh,
Brett Rypien.
Brett Rippin.
Brett Rippin. If Matt Stafford doesn't play, it's Brett Rippin. Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Isn't that
he's been taking his first team reps?
Yes, it is. It is Mark Rippin's son.
That is.
Oh, second generation quarterback now.
That's right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, let's be honest. The Packers did not look good last week in losing to the Vikings at home. Their season is on the line. Call me crazy, but I think their season is over because the Packers are 3-point favorites. You know what that means. Sound it. That's right. I'm going with the Rams over the Packers. Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, they get the job done. I'm going to go with the Rams over the Packers by a final score of 27-20. Give me the Los Angeles Rams. Sorry, Ron Testosterone.
Wow.
How you like them apples?
If Brett Rippin does play, man, and it's gonna change my pick though, man, realistically. But go ahead and see what you guys think about this game.
Well, I'm surprised that
I had to do it.
Well, sometimes you gotta do it anyway.
I do what you gotta do. Oh, home run!
Home run!
Marcus Simeon, 2-run homer, 5-0.
That championship is ours.
Joshua Cook, thanks for subscribing.
There we go.
But anyway, back to what I was about to say. Rams did pretty good holding the Cowboys to only 10 total points in that second half of that game, even though the Cowboys whooped on them 43-20. Green Bay, I still need to see a lot more of Jordan Love before I can definitely name him as the future of the Packers. But I do see the Packers winning this one, but I am going to give the points to the Rams. I believe they'll cover the spread. I got 24-21. Packers with the win. Rams with the points.
Okay.
It's really hard for me to go against the. It's really hard for me to pick the Rams here. My problem is with the history that's been the Packers have dominated this series recently. So ever since 2004, the Rams have only won twice.
Oh,
That is not good.
oh,
They've only won twice.
oh.
And with Matt Stafford possibly not playing, it's not looking good. The Packers, I really don't know what to think about them, man. I really don't know what to do. I don't even know if I picked them yet recently. I have not picked them that much this year. I really have not picked Green Bay. It's been the fact where I realistically do not know who I. So let me just save them for right now, and then. So realistically, the Packers, I barely picked them this year. Like, I know they had. I know I picked them. Wait, did I pick them last week? No, I did not. I picked them. I picked the Vikings, and then they had the bye week. They had the bye. I know. I'm trying to think of who. Yep, no, I did pick Denver as the upset pick of the week. I may have only picked the Packers like maybe one or two times this whole year, which is absolutely crazy because the Packers, they're just not this team this year. Oh, I actually did them. The last time I picked them in week 5, and they blew it against the Raiders. And ever since then, I'm not gonna. I have been avoiding picking them. Realistically, Alex, I'm joining you. Sound the alarm.
Whoa.
I'm going you. If Stafford plays, I'm definitely going to be favoring him by a lot. But realistically, but if Brett Rippon plays, I still think he's better than Jordan Love. This is going to be a low-scoring game. I think this is going to be an ugly defensive game. I think this is going to be very little offense, lots of field goals. And the Packers only lead this series by 2 games. It's 49-47 and 2 ties. So realistically, the Rams get themselves just a bit closer, though, and get the win. Final score, Rams 20, Packers 17. Give me the Rams.
So this is the first time in a long time that you and I are both agreeing on the lock of the week and the upset of the week.
It is insane to think about, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man.
Hey, sounds good.
Big Beat, did you say your score?
No, I didn't say anything about this game yet.
What do you got?
This is a tough one for me to decide. If Brett Ripien could play like his dad, Rams could win this thing. But got to go with the home team and the Packers. I mean, the crowd's going to get really loud there, and that's going to throw the young quarterback if he's playing off his rhythm. And Jordan Love could take advantage. But it's going to be, like Lucas said, it's going to be a low-scoring game to me. But I'm going to go a little lower than what he said. I'm going to go 12-9 on this one.
Wow.
Field goals. All field goals. Special teams.
All field goals.
You
I like it,
almost
though.
spit ass drink.
I almost spat my tea.
I know.
If I did, it probably would have cost me a new laptop. I would probably have to get a new tablet.
Yeah.
I would apologize for that, but I'm good.
No,
Glad
you're
you
good, though. You're good, man. That's just a reaction I did not expect. Are the Packers only 2 wins this year at home as well, which is actually crazy to think about.
That is true.
Yeah, so
Only home really won at home this year, so
yeah, special points. Special teams. Not special
teams,
points.
baby.
Special teams. There we go.
Yeah.
Mine's all over the place today. All right. Next game. Oh, by the way, lowest ticketed price on Game Time is $86
that's not too
for
bad.
this game, which is pretty reasonable when you think about it. All right, next game on the list. Let's see. Where is it? Where are you? There we go. The Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. This game is in Baltimore. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Ravens are 6-point favorites.
Let's see. Seahawks and
give it
the
to me.
Ravens. All right, let me look. My app had to restart. It's 5.5 actually went down.
Oh, the streak is over.
But still,
Streak is
though,
over.
you're still doing pretty good, though.
Still doing pretty well. Still on the right track. Okay.
Crazy thing is, this series is tied all time at 3 apiece.
Really?
Tied. Yep. So whoever wins will take the advantage in the series. The referee for the game is Sean Hockley.
And you got the CBS A team, Jim Nance and Tony Romo on the call. And from what I'm seeing right here on Game Time, please sponsor me. Lowest ticketed price, $84.
There you go.
Who you guys got and why? Seahawks versus Ravens.
As much as I want to pick the Seahawks, I'm picking Baltimore. As much as I want to pick
Steelers fan picking the Ravens.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Trust me, I'm not a fan of it either. But
Mind
realistically, though, Baltimore has only lost once against the Seahawks at home. Meanwhile, the Ravens have only won in Seattle once. So realistically, this has been a home dominated. Realistically, has been a home dominated series with both these teams, and I think that this continues. I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens at home. I think their offense is running on all cylinders right now. But let's be honest, this is what the Baltimore Ravens always do. They always get off to great starts, and when it comes to crunch time, they always fail. The only other time they didn't do it was in 2019, but hey, they still were the number 1 seed and lost that year. But the Ravens, for the past 3 or 4 years, it's been the same exact story. Get hot at the beginning of the year, and when it comes to crunch time, they always lose. They always seem to falter. Then after this, they got some tough tests coming up. So I think Baltimore, you may be getting your last win for a little while after this week, because I'm not taking you guys next week. Give me the Ravens. Though I will take the win. I think that going West Coast to eat West Coast all the way to the East Coast for a 1 o'clock game always hurts the team going to the East Coast. So I think it'll hurt Seattle. And you barely beat Cleveland. So I'm taking real Baltimore. Final score of 31-24. Give me the Ravens.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that must be painful.
It is. Trust me, it is.
It must be painful.
Yeah, well, I pretty much agree with everything that LC just said. Yeah, if I was a Steeler fan, I'd hate to pick the Ravens, but the Ravens are just that much better. It's gonna be a close game, but Baltimore's
one out away.
1 out away. Oh boy!
Go Texas Rangers. Okay.
Let me just give this in a hurry. Baltimore 30, Seattle 24.
All right, Big Beefy, what say you?
I'll tell you what, the Ravens, when you got Lamar Jackson as your quarterback, and the man's multi-talented, come on, you got to go with the Ravens on this one. You got to go with. I'm going with the Ravens, man.
You got
with
to.
The Seahawks. Gonna go with the. I think it's going to be 30-27. Because I don't think the Seahawks are 5-2, and thank you, Mexi. Thank you. So I got to go 30-27. Ravens over Seahawks.
Ravens beat the Cardinals. Yep, Ravens beat the Cardinals in a lackluster game last week, while Seattle came back to beat the Browns and PJ Walker. Seattle defense has improving every single week, and adding Leonard Williams in the trade deadline, I think, will help just that. But this is a long road trip for them against a team that can score. Like Elsie said, West Coast to East Coast team matchups don't usually play in their favor. So, with that being said, look for Lamar Jackson to play better than he did last week. I got the Ravens over the Seahawks. I'm agreeing with everybody. I'm going with the Ravens over the Seahawks. Final score. What the hell did I say? Ravens over Seahawks. 27-18. Give me the Ravens. Quote the Raven. Nevermore.
Nevermore.
All right. Next up. Ooh, this one could be interesting. That's right. Quote the Raven. Nevermore. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. This game is in H-Town.
Yes! Yes!
They did it.
They did it.
They did it. The Texas Rangers are World Series champions.
Finally,
Tim,
they finally
congratulations, dude.
Well, congratulations, Tiny Tim. You guys deserve it.
Thank you.
Go Texas Rangers. You mighty morphin Texas Rangers.
Go Texas Rangers.
That's what I would say.
They 100% deserve 51
First World
years.
Series title in their franchise history.
Yes.
At least I see a sword. Congratulations,
Morphin'
Texas. All right.
Morphin' time.
Yeah.
it's morphin' time
I'll
for
give
them
a
Texas
shout out,
Rangers.
man. After that
Oh, the
2011
eyes
World
of the
Series, I never.
Ranger upon you.
I will say this:
Any
after that
wrong you do,
2011
he's
World
gonna
Series,
see.
I thought that was the Texas Rangers' only chance to win a World Series, and they blew it. They finally got their ring, though.
Yes.
Finally sit on top of the. They finally sit on top of the
Eyes
baseball
the
world.
Rangers are upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you. That's what the Rangers.
Where the Rangers gonna be.
Walker, Texas
That's
Rangers.
awesome.
Oh man, yeah, we got Texans
right.
now. This is good.
Yeah, speaking of Texans, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. This game is in H-Town. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Texans are 3-point favorites.
3-point favorites for the Texans. It's actually went to 2.5.
Went down to 2.5. Okay.
It did actually go down to 2.5.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the game is going to be Land Clark.
And the announcers for this game, let's see. We got Ian Eagle and Charles Davis on the call.
Really, the CBSB team. All right.
CBSB team, and the lowest ticket price on game time is $49. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. 36. $36. Who do you guys got and why for the Bucks and Texans?
Bucks and Texans. It's going to be an interesting game to say the least. I like it, though, because it'll be interesting to see how well these teams do. But the Texans right now, as a slight home favorite, it does favor them slightly. It's going to be a closer game than people expect. I think that getting that rest from the Thursday night game is going to help them. But there really isn't much history between them. There really isn't much because they've only been around for a little bit. So they've only had a combined 5 games, and the Texans lead this series 4-1, where the Texans have won 4 in a row. And Houston has won every matchup against the Buccaneers at home. So I'm going to take the Houston Texans at home here. I think that they will get the job done. I think this game will be close, but I think after last week's disappointment, the Houston Texans will get back to their winning ways, and CJ Stroud's going to have a really good day at home and give them not only having the Rangers win the World Series, but having the Texans getting a nice win, rebounding from last week. Give me the Texans to win this game by a final score of Texans 24, Buccaneers 23. Give me the Texans to win this one.
Okay. Buccaneers have lost 3 straight as the offense has struggled as of lately. The Texans are coming off a loss to the Panthers, where their offense did not play that well at all. Let's be honest. The Bucks will have 3 days of extra rest, but I'm really torn. I'm really torn to see who I'm going to pick. So I'm going to let fate decide. This is my coin flip game of the week. So heads will be Bucks, and the tails will be Texans.
All right. I like it.
Here we go. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Baba boy.
Baba booey. Give me Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Give me Tampa Bay over Houston. Let's say 24-20. Give me Bucks.
So the Bucks will be out and ready to play.
Hey, Tampa Bay, the Bucks are ready to shine. Hey,
right,
Tampa Bay, the Bucks are ready to shine.
Yeah, they may be ready, but I probably don't think so. I think Houston's going to get back on the ball here. Tampa Bay's just call it falling flat on their faces. Not much to say about this one. I'm going to go with Texans by a touchdown. Give me Houston 27, Tampa Bay 20.
There you go.
And Big Beefy.
And Big Beefy.
Gonna do a coin flip on this one.
Oh, he's joining me.
Let's see if I can. There you go. And it landed on tails.
So he's got Houston.
I got Houston.
All right. Houston. Nice.
He's got Houston.
So you're Alex. You're the only lone wolf.
I am the lone wolf.
Yeah.
Wolfpack in the house. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. All right. Next matchup on the list is the Arizona Cardinals and the Cleveland Browns. This game is in Cleveland. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Browns are 8-point favorites.
They are 8.5 actually. Went up.
8.5.
Josh Jobs leaving. Thanks to Josh Jobs leaving.
All right. That's interesting. I like that. All right. Referee for this game is
Carl Sheffers.
And the calling of the game, it's a Spiro Adidas. He's gonna go in for the touchdown. Miraculous, wonderful, spectacular play by Jalen Waddle. He called our game last week. Every time he calls games, I have to watch it because he's just a meme. He is just a meme, and I absolutely love it. Spiro Adidas, Adam Archuleta on the call. Who you guys got and why? Cardinals and
Browns. So the Cardinals are starting Clayton Tune for this game, another rookie quarterback who will be starting this game. He was from Houston, and he is facing a Cleveland Browns defense that has not looked hot over the past few weeks. They did beat the 49ers and the Colts, but they allowed the Seahawks to win on the road, score more points, but their defense really has not been playing that well over the course of the past 4 weeks. They let up 28, 17, 38, and 24 in regards to points, but at least they get a cupcake opponent here in the Arizona Cardinals with Clayton Tune realistically not knowing, making his first start. It's going to be a rough time for him, especially going on the road, and it's a West Coast team going to an East Coast game. Who cares about the time zone? But still, I think that the Cleveland Browns are the better team here, and their defense will get back to form. Expect Myles Garrett to get at least a sack and a half in this game. Final score is going to be the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to say I think this is going to be a dominating game by the Browns. This is a game they need, even without Deshaun Watson, a.k.a. the best women respecter in all of Cleveland, the one who loves the massages more than anyone else, gets the win. Final score, Browns 34, Cardinals 7. Give me the Browns.
Tim, I think I know where you're going with this one. So,
yeah, I can actually see 2 sacks by what's that guy's name?
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett. Yeah, Myles Garrett. Real tough guy, leader of that defense. As I said, the Cardinals still don't have an identity. Don't know what to think of them. I say Cleveland will double up on Arizona. Give me the Browns 28-14. And don't just give me the Browns. Lock them up for me.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Yeah. Cardinals are going in the wrong direction after a solid start. But this might be actually let's hear Dennis Green real quick, because I think the Cardinals, they are who we thought they were.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Cardinals, they are who we thought they were. That's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that meme every time.
Every time, man.
The Browns lost to the Seahawks last week, but they played much better on defense than the week before. So this is a tough challenge for Arizona because Clayton Tune is going to be the starter. The Browns are the much better team here, and they're playing at home. They get it done. Browns over the Cardinals, 31-21. Dog check. Mr. Big Beefy.
Well, this one's going to be like a game show contestant want to freeze a bullseye on the bonus island. Lock it up.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
And I say the
I think I cut you off by accident.
Yeah, that's all right. Listen, it's a lot of fun. I like that. I'm going to say the Browns are going to dominate the Cardinals, but the Cardinals suck and 1-7. So it will be score. Ooh, I'm gonna have a little fun with this one. 28-3.
Okay.
There you go.
28-3. I'm gonna honor
Gee,
my.
where have we heard that one before?
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Oh yeah.
I see that. All right, and let's see. Lowest ticketed price on Game Time, by the way, for this game. Let's see. Brown. Let me pull this up. I accidentally closed the app because I'm a dumbass. All right. Cleveland. There you go. $61. Lowest ticketed price.
There you go.
Solid. If I do say so myself.
Absolutely.
All right. Now we're going to the 4 o'clock slate of games as we start out with the Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers. This game is in Carolina. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Colts are 2.5-point favorites.
Back on track.
Back on the right track. Let's go. Referee for this game is
Bill Vinovich.
And calling the game on CBS, you got Kevin Harlan and Trent Green. One of my favorite commentary duos, if we're being honest. And the lowest ticketed price on Game Time. Let's see, Charlotte, where are you? Right there. $48 for
I can probably
Colts.
see why.
Colts versus the Panthers. So Panthers got their first victory last week with the offensive showing. They showed a little life late to get the win, to get their game-winning field goal over the Houston Texans. That should carry over here against the Colts defense that has had some major issues in the past couple weeks. Colts are very inconsistent on offense. Gardner Minshew has not been playing well, as much as I hate to say it, because that's my boy. Always has been, always will be. But I have a feeling they get the job done. I don't know what it is, but I just think the Colts get the job done over the Panthers, because the Panthers, let's be honest, they got their first win of the year last year. I think they get their next loss. I think the Colts get the job done over the Panthers. Final score 20-17. Give me Indy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts as well. Realistically, the Indianapolis Colts here, even though they're down the series 5-2, they did win their last game in dominating fashion against the Panthers, 38-6. And I think this is a game where Minshew Mania runs wild on Carolina.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, brother, when Minshew Mania runs wild on you?
Still got it. Hold on. Stop. I still got it.
There you go.
Oh, you still
What
got
you
the
gonna
shirt?
do when Minshew Mania runs wild on you?
Minshew Mania
Brother.
finally gonna get a big game, and Jonathan Taylor is going to run all over this. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to absolutely run all over. The last time the Colts played the Panthers, there were 3 rushing touchdowns, including Marlon, return the Mac, you have Wilkins and Jacoby Brissett all getting a giant amount of points. 38-6 was the last time, and I think this game will be similarly closer. The problem is the Panthers I don't trust them consistently. They've been in games, they barely beat the Texans, and I think it's going to be a tough thing playing the Colts on the road. I mean, playing the Colts at home, I think it's going to be a tough one. They won't get a win next week, but I don't think they're going to get a win here. My final score is going to be Colts. I'm going to say 31, Panthers 23. Give me the Colts.
All right. Mr. E?
Well,
Mr. E.
I'll say Mr. E, Big B for E, whatever.
That's right.
I'm having fun here. Listen, you're talking about the Colts, at the Panthers. And sorry, Jordy, I know your Panthers kind of suck.
Oh, Jordy's a Panthers fan?
Yeah, Jordy's from South Carolina. He's from the Carolinas. So, anyways. And I got to go with the Colts in this one because Minshew Mania. Do you know something, Mean Gene? They're going to run wild, brother. And then you got Jonathan Taylor who put some home improvement on the offense.
Yes.
See what I did there?
Yes.
See what I did? Oh, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Anyways, so you're talking about I'm going to go with the Colts in this one. Got to go with the Colts. And then the score, it will be 34-17.
34-17. Indy.
Yeah.
Well, looking at this game, Alex, I'm surprised you didn't play my song because, in my opinion, this is the that game of the week.
For you, this is the.
I'm
wait,
saving mine.
wait,
I'm saving mine.
I'm saving that. I'm saving that for the next one. But for Tim, I might as well just play it anyway. But for Tim, this is the. Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
This.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is my lowest scoring game of the week here. I'm going to go ahead and take the Colts myself, but it's going to be more of a defensive game. Give me the Colts over the Panthers by a score of 14-10.
Okay, now LC, I think we can agree that the next game for us is the hell no to the no, 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 hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. As it
100% agree.
As it is the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Las Vegas. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Raiders somehow, some way, even though they lost Josh McDaniels and their GM, 2-point favorites.
They're 1.5 actually.
Oh, went down just a little bit.
Yeah, because they decided to bench Jimmy Garoppolo.
Garbagelo.
Garbagelo.
To be honest.
Got
so yeah,
Garoppolo.
1.5 point favorites for the Las Vegas Raiders. Referee for this game
is Alan Eck. Just speaking of him. Yeah, he definitely makes me go.
Yeah. And you got Kevin Kugler, Mark Dirty Butt Fumble Sanchez are on the call. And lowest ticketed price on Game Time. Please sponsor me, $219.
Let's see this game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, file this story under it was bound to happen. And it happened early this morning.
Yes, it did. Today.
When they finally decided to do what everybody knew was going to happen. They gave Josh McDaniels the boot. And they gave their general manager the boot.
Goodbye.
So they got this guy.
Yet, hold on. Where's the thing? They got the.
Yep.
That's genius.
Yep. They're gone. They're out of here. And I guess we pretty much all knew that Josh McDaniels was probably going to be the first head coach to go.
I thought it was going to be Brandon Staley.
Next one might be Brandon Staley, or it could be Ron Rivera. I don't know. But anyway, it's probably not going to help the Raiders that much now that they no longer have Josh McDaniels, but we'll just have to see what happens. But actually, I made this prediction before the announcement was made that McDaniels got fired. I'm actually going to go with the Giants on this one by a score of 24-13.
24-13. Okay. Well, let me just see what I have for this game. The Raiders have major issues on offense. Giants are coming off of the game where, get this, they had -9 yards passing the whole game. -9. That is awful. That almost doesn't seem possible in today's NFL, but it happened.
Hey, we all had more passing yards sitting on our butts watching football than the New York Giants did on.
Yes, we did. Surprisingly. But so who wins here? Honestly, who wins here? This should have been my coin flip game looking at it. Giants might get Daniel Jones back, but at this point, who really cares? Because they're pretty much done. They might be down to their third string. They might send out Tommy DeVito once again. Yeah, this game sucks. So I guess when in doubt, I'll just pick the home team, I guess. I'll go with the Raiders over the Giants. Final score, I guess I'll go 20-13. Give me the Raiders.
Oh, this game is the definition of that one meme, Alex, where it's like that giant pile of shit. That's what this game is going to be.
It's in the blood.
What's up?
How
What's
we
up,
doing?
love? How you doing? In the blood, how you doing? But anyways, yeah, this game is going to be absolutely garbage. Tommy DeVito versus Aiden O'Connell seems like the worst quarterback matchup of the world. They literally, people will just have darts, people just throwing random darts at like those bars, and they literally just throw quarterbacks. Oh, which quarterbacks are going to start? We're going to throw a dart, Aiden O'Connell, okay, and Tommy DeVito.
Aiden O'Connell versus Tommy DeVito. What a match that's going to be.
That's going to be epic. But yeah, no, this game is going to absolutely be the definition of dumpster juice and a dumpster fire. That Las Vegas stadium is definitely more looking like a toilet bowl each and every week. That new stadium is looking like a giant toilet bowl because it's featuring terrible matchups and terrible football. I thought the Steelers' offense was bad. Oh, the Raiders are so much worse. They're so much worse. Let's be honest here. The Steelers are actually able to beat the Raiders, and the Raiders, I don't see him putting up many points in this game. I think this is a game where Devontae Adams continues to get frustrated each as well. Give me the Raiders to barely win this game. I'm going to say my final score is going to be 16-13. Give me the Raiders, unfortunately. Yes.
All right, who's next?
I think Beefy.
Big Beefy, that's right.
I'm looking at this, and like you guys said, this game could be the world's suckiest game ever. And
I didn't say it.
And I think it'll be worse with Garoppolo being benched, and they're going with their backup quarterback. So, but I'm going with the Raiders in this one, but it's going to be a close one. But it's going to be a low scoring but close one, 17-14.
17-14. All right. Next to Tim, you're on the clock, brother, because it's time to talk about one of the best rivalries in the NFL, as it is.
Oh, yes.
Dallas Cowboys against those Philadelphia Chickens. The Philadelphia Eagles, reigning, defending, undisputed NFC champions. Now, from what I'm seeing right here, the Eagles are 3-point favorites.
Let me see. Eagles and Cowboys. The Eagles are actually 3-point favorites, so you're right on that one.
Hey. All right. Referee for this game is
going to be Blake.
And you got Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olson on the call. And the lowest ticketed price on Game Time. Please sponsor me. I keep saying that because I want to see it happen. All right. Lowest ticketed price is not Pittsburgh. Nope, not Pittsburgh. That's Philadelphia. Yeah, there it is right there. Jesus. $407.
Wow. That is very impressive.
Wow.
Oh, wait, that's standing room only. My apologies. $439 is the cheapest ticket.
Oh, my goodness.
Still insane. We all know the rules. Save the Cowboys fan for last. LC, who you got in this one?
Oh, okay. So I'm going first on this one. This is going to be a really good game. I think this wasn't my game of the week because it was Dolphins and Chiefs, but this is a pretty good game. The Cowboys lead the series overall 73-55. And right now, this is going to be a series where both these teams having the biggest. This will definitely be a great rivalry to watch, and it's really good. The Eagles the Cowboys won last year. The Cowboys have actually dominated this series in the last 5 matchups. The Eagles have only won once, which is actually surprising to think about. They've only won once in the last 5 games. But the Eagles, though, are definitely on the turnaround here. The Eagles and Cowboys, this is definitely my rivalry of the week if I had to pick one. But realistically, this game is going to come down to the wire. I think this game is definitely my point spread game of the week. I think the Cowboys will keep it close. But in the end, I think the Philadelphia Eagles will fly high and the Chickens will be the Chickens and win this game. My final score is going to be the Chickens holding their title as the best team in the NFL right now with record-wise. They're the best team. They're 7-1, and they will go to 8-1 and win the game. My final score is going to be Chickens 34, Cowboys 33. Give me those Chickens. And Alex, you know who to play.
You know what that means, right?
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Yes. Every time I love that comment.
Silly.
Senator Romy now has a mustache.
He does. Big Beefy, who you got in this one?
Ooh, Cowboys. Now the Eagles are the only team with one loss in the NFL. And I'll tell you what, they're going to be a tough team to beat. But I believe that the Cowboys are going to do something.
Oh,
that could be a shocker.
Yes.
So I may pick this as the upset of the week.
Oh, are we sounding the alarm for this?
Sound the alarm, my Because I believe the Cowboys, they're going to beat the Eagles.
Wow.
Give them their second loss. And I believe the score will be 33-30. They'll be by a field goal.
You know what that means, right? We got to hear that. We got to hear Jimmy once.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
So,
yeah. On that Snickers commercial with Michael Strahan. You ain't got nothing. How about them Cowboys? Love that commercial.
I remember seeing that. That was a good commercial back in the day. So yeah, this is an enormous, I can't emphasize this enough, enormous early season game in the NFC East. The Eagles have the best record in the NFL, but they still haven't looked great. Cowboys have righted things in the past two games, especially on offense. I think that shows up here as the Cowboys, you know, I'm not using this as my upset pick of the week because I already did that with what did I use that for?
The Rams.
For the Rams over the Packers. But I'm in agreement. I'm going with them boys to get the job done over the Philadelphia Eagles. So give me the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Eagles 31-28. Let me hear Jimmy one more time.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
How about them Cowboys?
You heard what I had to say? You heard what LC had to say? You heard what Big Beefy had to say? Mr. Tim? Cool.
Boy. All right. Well. Hello? What was that? Hello? Oh! Guess who wants to join us?
Uh-oh. I know who it is.
Bowdy, Bowdy. We about to get rowdy.
Rowdy.
Yeah, some rowdy here. Yeah, this is our big one, right? Yeah, because that first state test we had, not good. No, it wasn't.
Nope.
Because we let those 49ers whoop our butts. But remember when George Kittle had that shirt on? Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
F the Cowboys.
And what Micah Parsons said afterwards? Laugh now, cry later.
Yep.
Well, guess what? Ever since they stomped our butts, their butts have been stomped the last 3 games in a row.
That is true.
Is the karma's going to get you? Well, anyway, as I'm knocking over my water bottle, thank goodness it's empty. This is just one of those. It's. I cannot say enough about my heartfelt, deep feeling hatred for those chickens. Ever since 1989, that's when it all started for me, and ever since then, those chickens are just like someone taking a piss in my cornflakes. Oh, it's just terrible. Now, those Eagles have got a lot of talent. They are the defending, reigning, undisputed NFC champions. But the Eagles have kind of fallen a little bit. The Niners have lost 3 in a row. So that means that looks like there could be some new sheriffs on top of the NFC. And I say we're going. I mean, Why do they even call it the city of brotherly love? I mean, they booed Santa Claus. They threw those snowballs at Jimmy Johnson and them Cowboys. City of brotherly love, my ass. I'll tell you what, all you fans out there, Johnster, is he on the chat? Is Johnster?
I have not seen him. I have not seen him.
No,
Johnster, you know I love you, brother, but when it comes to this rivalry here, you know I gotta stand my ground, even though I love you, brother. And all those other Eagle fans out there, yeah, we're coming at you. We're coming at you. We're invading your turf. EDP, you sorry sack of shit. Yeah, we're coming for those Eagles.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he is a sorry sack of shit for what he did. I don't care if he's an Eagle fan or not. Sorry sack of shit. Anyway, we are coming.
Probably.
And this will be our X Factor. Number 11 from heaven, the 2021 NFC Rookie of the Year, Micah Parsons. And we're coming at you. Now, y'all may be interested to know Dak Prescott has a record of 8-3 against the Eagles.
That is true.
Not too shabby. But something's got to give with Tony Pollard. I mean, he's not been playing like he's been the last couple of years. I guess he's kind of missing Zeke. But, of course, Zeke is gone. But we got CeeDee Lamb. We still got Michael Gallup. We got Brandon Cooks.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, start there from the beginning. Start there from the beginning. You know where I'm going with this.
We got CeeDee Lamb.
What?
We got Michael Gallup.
What?
We got our new acquisition, Brandon Cooks.
What?
We have a great receiver in Jake Ferguson.
What?
And we got an offensive line that may not be perfect, but is strong enough. I think that Micah Parsons is going to get to Jalen Hurts, whether Jalen Hurts plays or not. But Micah Parsons is going to run wild. That entire defense. I think I can see Deron Bland getting another pick 6 in this one. We are coming for those chickens. I just want to rip up something every time I think of those chickens. I just want to rip something up, rip someone's head off. No, not you, not you.
Not him. Not Rowdy, please.
No. This is my buddy. This is my buddy right here. Yeah, Gary. If you're watching, this is my buddy, of course. The person that you said looked like if Twinkie the Kid was a human. Anyway, Gary. I think I've talked too long on this. I'm going with my Cowboys. Philadelphia is going to make them work for it, but in the end, the Cowboys take it. Cowboys 31, chickens 28. Let me hear it, Jimmy.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Love it.
Okay, I think I need a cigarette now.
There you go. I love it, man.
Smoke them if you got them. We'll just say that.
The problem is my landlady does not let me smoke indoors, so I'm going to have to wait till after the show.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 games left, and these are 2 pretty. Well, one of them's pretty big. The other one, we'll see. As it is Sunday night football night in America, NBC. Check your local listings. As it is the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game is in Cincinnati, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Bengals 2-point favorites.
You're right.
All right, let's see if we can end on a strong note. Referee for this game is
referee for the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals and Bills is Alex Kemp.
And being that this is on NBC, you got Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth on the call. And the lowest ticketed price on Game Time for Sunday night is $287.
That makes sense.
Wow.
All right. Who you guys got and why? Bills versus Bengals.
This is an interesting series, man. But ever since the 1980 AFC Championship game, the Bengals have only won 5 times against the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
Realistically, this has been a series dominated by Buffalo. They are pretty much 17-16, though, But realistic with this game, I really couldn't decide who to pick. But Alex, it's time for fate to decide.
Are you really? Wow.
My coin flip for this game.
Wow.
Realistically, I don't know. The problem is Buffalo coming off the rest and Cincinnati realistically getting the momentum they're going. I really don't know who to pick in this game, and I'd rather just leave it to fate to decide for this one. It's going to be interesting. And Sean McDermott is undefeated right now as a Sunday Night Football on the Sunday Night Football thing. It's crazy.
That is true. He's
and
never
yes,
lost.
I am for real. So
Dashy's probably saying to himself,
You for real?
I am definitely for real.
And
Bitch, are you for real?
So here we go, guys. This is going to be the 100K is going to be the heads, and that's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals, and AR is going to be the back, and that is going to be the Buffalo Bills. Man, I'm crazy for doing this Sunday night, another Sunday night game where I leave out the chance, but I really don't know who to pick. So, guys, count me down. If I
3,
2,
2, 1.
Baba Booey. Hey.
I got heads. I'm going with the Bengals. I'm going Cincinnati. I'm going Cincinnati. Cincinnati, I think that they thought the momentum going. I think that big AFC divisional round was a precursor to what is happening. And Buffalo, they have not looked that impressive this year. Let's be honest here. They've looked very tough, though. But at Buffalo, if they were to win, I could definitely see them getting a win here. But realistically, I'm going to pick the Bengals at home. I'm taking the Bengals at home, and I think it will be close. But I think my final score is going to be a final of 31-28. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals. And as an AFC North rival, it makes
now I have to ask: does it hurt as much as picking the Ravens?
No.
Okay,
I don't think so personally.
That's fair. I just had to ask because you're the AFC North, and you know how crazy y'all get. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Tim, who you got in this one? Let's hear what you have to say.
Well, this is definitely worthy of prime time right here. Two great teams, two great AFC teams going up against each other. This is going to be going neck and neck. I see this game is going to be pretty tight all the way, but in the end, I have to give the advantage to Cincinnati since they've won 5 in a row now. They've got some mojo coming. Buffalo coming back. Buffalo's going to make it interesting, but in the end, I'm going with the Bengals at home. You're welcome, Dashy. Give me the Bengals 27, Bills 24.
By the way, it is November 1st, 2023. Russell Wilson still does not know how to cook. Neither does LC know how to cook in pick'ems.
Oh, good Lord.
He's throwing LC some shade too. My God. All right. Let's see what I got. Let me see what my notes say for this one. So the Bengals are have come back to life after a slow start due to Joe Burrow's calf injury earlier in the season, which really impacted the offense. Like we said, they won 5 straight games in a row. So Buffalo played a little looser against the Buccaneers last week, and they have an extra 3 days rest. This will be a fun offensive game that will go down right to the wire. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very, very close. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals to get the win over the Buffalo Bills. 33-30. Give me the Bengals. Big beefy.
Okay, Bengals, Bills. I'll tell you what, the Buffalo Bills have been having an up and down kind of year, even though they're 5-3. I mean, they lost one to the New England Patriots, of course. I didn't expect the Patriots to beat the Bills, but it was a good game nonetheless. The Bengals are coming on strong too. We'll come and find out. According to a report that Josh Allen is dealing with an injury before the Bills versus Bengals. Though we don't know if he's going to play or not. We'll see.
He probably will.
and he probably will. But I think the Bengals are going to beat the Bills, though. Again, just a lot of close. I'm thinking about a lot of close games. I'm expecting here. Another field goal type of game. That's the margin I'm going with all the time. And I'm going to say 34-31 on this one.
All right. All right. Well, last game on the list, we got the Los Angeles Chargers versus the New York. Where's the thing? Where's
where is it?
Los Angeles Chargers versus
Goddamn Jets.
Yeah,
game is in New York, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Chargers are 3.5-point favorites.
They're actually down to 3.
Down to 3. Okay. Don't know what my record was. Not sure what my record was this week, but it's still pretty high, I gotta say.
No, you definitely. I think you only lost like 4 or 5, so it's still pretty good.
Which is still pretty good. Still pretty good, if I do say so myself. Referee for this game is
Craig Rolstad.
And because this is on ESPN, you got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman on the call. And by the way, yes, Dashy, I will not mention this. There is a Manning cast.
There we go. We got Manning cast.
There is a Manning cast.
We didn't have one last week, so it's good to have one this week.
Peyton Manning's a funny dude.
Yes, he is. Eli, too. Shockingly. Surprisingly shocking. So, Chargers seem to do the right things against the Bears, but this is a long trip against a pretty good defensive team. West Coast traveling to the East Coast. That will cause a little bit of problems for Justin Herbert. The Chargers' defense has been bad for the most of the season, but they showed a little bit of improvement last week, so look for the Chargers to come in here and get the best of it, as Herbert just does enough to pull it out late. I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers to beat the New York Jets. Believe it or not, let's see. Sean, actually, we have the same score, 21-17, Chargers. So you know what that means. Where's the Terminator?
And now go Chargers, go.
That is funny, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Put that cookie down now.
Put the cookie down now. Who's your daddy? What's it do? It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
I love it. So this is going to be a game, to say the least. This is going to be a game that really just features two teams that really just don't know what they're doing. The problem is that these teams are just the Jets. I'm surprised they're still somehow in it without Aaron Rodgers. And once Aaron Rodgers comes back, the Jets will be a real threat and a real contender. But this game, though, having the Jets on a primetime game is definitely not the best choice. But still, I think that the Chargers are the better team here at the end of the day, and I think that they will, at this point, get the job done. I think that they get the job done. It's not going to be an easy game, to say the least. It will not be an easy game. But the Chargers will be able to overcome the Jets' defense on the road. And the good thing is, even though they're a West Coast team playing the East Coast, they don't have to worry about the time travel because it's only a 5 o'clock. It would only be it's only a 3-hour difference. Or actually, it'll be 2 hour once the daylight savings time happens. So,
oh, that's right.
My thing is, I'm going to take
back.
That's right.
Spring forward.
Forward.
It's this weekend, right?
So my final score.
Yep, this weekend.
My score is 23-20. Give me the Chargers. Good to get it done. Alex, play the Terminator.
Oh, where's the Terminator?
And now go Chargers, go.
Tim?
Okay. Chargers have not really been giving me much to really give them a good thing. I don't know. Zach Wilson, I mean, those Jets are starting to look like they could become contenders, even though I still believe they got a long way to go. I mean, they got a long way to get to Buffalo and to Miami, But I think in this one, sorry to Arnold, but I'm going with the Jets on this one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jets on this one, 27-23.
Zach Wilson season.
Could happen.
Could happen. And last but not least, Big Beefy.
The guest.
Well, yeah. Like I said, I had a great time here. I had a lot of fun here. Chargers and Jets. Let's see what we got here. The Chargers, I know the Jets are 4-3, which I'm very, very shocked at. The fact that, and them being in third place over the New England Patriots is even crazier than I thought it would be. And let's see if I can. Let's see.
Jib jab.
Excuse me, man. My voice has been crazy. Chargers 3-4. Jets
out of control.
3. Yeah, out of control, Gelman. It's out of control. It's out of control, Gelman. What's going on, Peppa? I don't know. It's out of control. But these Jets, the Jets stand for just end the season. It's out of control. Anyways, I'm going to go with the Chargers on this one. But it's going to be a very close game because I don't expect the Jets to even. Like I said, one thing about football is you never know. They say any game is Sunday.
On a given Sunday.
I don't expect a lot of these teams to even give up without a fight. I always expect it to be close games. But this one's going to be kind of low scoring, lower on the 30s, not on the 30s, but on the 20s side of things.
Okay.
I'm going to go 27-24 Chargers on this one.
So, for one more time.
And now go Chargers, go.
And that's really fantastic. My friend Dwayne Johnson, he's going,
yeah. Love it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for week number 9 of the 4 Horsemen of Pick'ems. Big Beefy E, thank you so much, my friend, for coming on this week.
Thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun here. It's great. It's
awesome.
great to meet people in the chat. Finally get to meet Tim. I've known him from the MVG production crew. I finally got to meet him here. It's totally awesome.
There we go. And make sure you go subscribe to Eric Lima's Shenanigans of 1977. I will have his link in the description box down below after we get done with this. After we get done with this live stream, so go subscribe to him. Let's talk about that fantasy football fever. Tim, we had that last night.
Yeah, we had it last night. It's up on my channel, TJM3774. Y'all check it out. We go live every Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. That is until the Thursday night football games are over. Then we will be switching over to Friday nights, same time.
There we go.
So,
there we go.
So y'all check it out.
There we go. LC, are we going to, can you please do something while you're in Pittsburgh for that?
Oh, absolutely. I will be doing some stuff in Pittsburgh.
Some vlogging.
I will definitely do some vlogging. That's for sure. I will do some stuff. Do not worry. Do not worry. We'll do some stuff. I'll do something. I'll do it for the Penguins game and the Steelers game. And to show I'm a true fan, according to TTC, I'm going to be filming myself a video of myself in Pittsburgh in the stadium. That day, I get to see my team. The last time I was there, I did not have my phone on me. It was in charge. But this time I have it. I'll be able to record myself taking a video of myself in the stadium, and it'll be awesome.
And I, of course, will be calling the game this Sunday morning, bright and early, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you all there. Chiefs, Dolphins from Germany, Guten Tag. A lot of kegs and eggs will be consumed that morning, and a shit ton of coffee as well.
That's awesome.
So, that is it for week number 9. So, for LC Muscles 28, for Tiny Tim, for Steel Sermon wherever he may be, and for Big BVE Eric M. Lima, I, of course, am A Pizzle saying peace out, fins up, baby. See you guys next week.
See you guys later. Thanks for all tuning in into the blob, everyone. A bunch of people, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. And hopefully I can finally get myself a big win for my pick and pull, because I'm continuing to cook in my pick and pull. Even though Russell Wilson may not be cooking, I'm still cooking my pick and pull. Have a great night, everyone. Let's go.
Die, chickens, die.
Let's go Steelers.
Do it for Bob Saget. Can we get a do it for Bob Saget?
Do it for Bob freaking Saget. Yeah.